the Tide can turn in this one. And our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Take a look at the Pacers. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back in.
For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
Exactly. Back on their home court, it's their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go down 3 games to none and expect to come back and win the series.
Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, LeBron James, of course, is one of the greatest players to ever play the game, but he remains one of the most team-first superstars you'll find. He said a lot of people misconstrue what it takes to win, just scoring or going out and trying to will it yourself. It's a team game, and you have to rely on your teammates as well. And he remains, with his vision in passing, among the best at spreading the wealth. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Cavaliers to start out, all fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Smith and LeBron filling out the wings. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. Irving with the steal. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. They get it back. And so it's Indiana with it. It's a 3-point game. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Yeah, and the foul trouble coming down the stretch. You know, they didn't have the guys on the floor you'd like to have out there, nor could they be as aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and because of the foul trouble, they really didn't want to incur more foul trouble, so they backed off and became passive. That's no way to play defense.
Now James following the 3-point attempt by Miles Turner. Smith, no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Young in the corner. Back to Ellis. Indiana moving the ball over.
Turner looked good from here.
Smith kicks to Irving. Love outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
We call that a high percentage shot, and when he's the guy taking it, I'd even say it's automatic.
Now here's T inside. George with the bucket.
And George really eats up opportunities to score inside because he's so creative in how many ways that he can score close to the basket.
Here's Smith. Irving a screen on T. Outside Irving. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And right off the bat, Greg, it looks like that A game is exactly what he brought.
Now here's T. On the wing, George. James covering. 6 to shoot. The offensive rebound.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? He's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Here's Irving. He has 5. LeBron outside. Smith right side. Cleveland gets it back. Love with the bucket.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
Yeah, you talk about innate ability. I mean, rebounding is about timing and positioning and desire, and he is gifted in that regard. And he could be in for a big night on the glass the way he's starting off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Back to LeBron. The screen from Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. Irving's got 8.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Outside, George. Turner with a screen on Thompson. George with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Thaddeus Young on the wing. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle. A lot of contact there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the evening. And he can't get the first one. Off as well, so he misses both. Pacers trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Young inside. He's covered by Thompson. Young dishes to Ellis. Young in the corner from deep. Again, Young missing. Cleveland leading by 8. Right side, Irving. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
They just haven't been able to contain Irving. Already with 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one goes. Kevin Sheriff, and he's checked in for Miles Turner. Goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Against T. Left side, George. He feeds it to Young. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Teague, the pass to George. Ellis kicks to Young. Another miss by Young.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now Irving, following the 3-point attempt by Kevin Love. Over Teague, a nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Ellis dishes to George. Pass to Teague. Young outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Here's Thompson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Now here's Ellis. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Love against Young. From deep, James. Here's Irving, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Beasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
And the Pacers call time here.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
And so here is Indiana. They trail by 16. Outside Teague. George sets the screen for Teague. Young in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 20-7 run. Thompson, a screen on George. James outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Love. Again, Love missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Irving with a clean look. Drops in the tray. Irving's got 17.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
George against LeBron. And Young kicks the tee. He dishes it to George. Bucket is good. George has got his second basket of the game.
Now, what an effort from George. Just outstanding. I mean, feeling the defense on him, but still hitting the shot.
Love outside. Irving up top. Off target. That was a little heat check. Pacers trail by 14. George passes to Teague. Young sets a screen for Teague. Easy layup after coming off the pit.
Teague knows exactly when to release that floater where nobody on the floor can get to it.
And that one, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there. There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Here's Irving. 17 points in the game. Love this. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Shot by Seraphin, no good. Cleveland leading by 13. LeBron outside, in the corner, Smith with it. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now, here's Teague. He's got 5. Ellis outside. Here's Serafin. Another shot. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
And some changes here for the Pacers. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Young. Lance Stevenson comes in for George. And Glenn Robinson III is subbed in for Ellis. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Johnson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Irving. Now, here's James. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Stevenson outside. Outside Teague. Shoots the 3. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers leading by 15. LeBron outside. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. Count that bucket.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. That one drops for him.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Williams kicks to LeBron. Elbow shot. LeBron with another miss.
No, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Outside Teague. Robinson passes to Teague. Here's Serafin. They grabbed their own miss and fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2.
You know, the craftiness of Miles really puts the defense in a bind whenever he's going up for the shot.
Pacers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second.
The former second-round pick Miles is a very dependable role player. Somebody you can count on to light it up and get it going from downtown.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Teague. He's got 5. Pass to Stevenson. One down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Williams kicks to LeBron. Puts it up from 15. No good off the back of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The feed now to Miles. T kicks to Robinson. The dish now to Serafin. The pass to Miles. Clock at 6. Here's Teague. And he banks in the layup. Teague's got 7 points in the game.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Cavaliers lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to a title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And, we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
And when someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
There's no doubt about that. Dubbed the new Big Three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's advice, the sky's the limit.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. We've got Williams, Jennings right out there with LeBron James. Then it's Jefferson, and it's Korver in at the 2 spot. Now here's Williams. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. LeBron kicks the front, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
The Pacers making a change here. George is checked in. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving comes in for Williams. Now here's Love. 6 on the shot clock. Paul George grabs the miss.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Miles, that's good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the score by Indiana. Irving up top. He's guarded by Stevenson. Irving can't hit. Pacers trail by 7. And George kicks the tee. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 8 rebounds in this game. For 3, Fry. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation.
Lets a floater go. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Jefferson.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
First trip to the line for him here.
Paul George. 2 shots.
The throw good. Paul George. Some changes for Indiana. Young's checked in for C.J. Miles. And it's Ellis in for Jeff Teague. Smith checked in for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Paul George.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Irving kicks to Love. And it's Smith, top of the key. The 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Down low. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Irving attacking right at the free throw line. Doesn't go that time. Great defense that time from Ellis. Young with no one around. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Smith, and J.R. Smith with the slam.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Pacers trail by 11. Ellis outside. Stevenson setting the pick for Ellis. Puts it up from 12. Kept alive by Indiana. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
I think a big reason Ellis gets to the line is because of his determination. I mean, he's just not going to let anybody keep him from getting a shot off from inside.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
You know, Ellis is always in attack mode. He's looking for opportunities to score the ball when he's out there. He's an outstanding shooter who can make big shots and carry your offense at times.
And so Monte Ellis nails both of them.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Smith dishes to Irving. Back to Smith for the 3. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Cleveland shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. On the free throw, no good. Pacers trail by 11. And George kicks to Ellis. Indiana moving it around. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You know, one of the things Paul George PG has done is improve his ball handling, and as a result, defenders are nervous when he's handling the ball and getting up into a shot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Man, I like the competitive spirit of George. It's one of the reasons that he's so special as a player. He's overcome a bunch of adversity, which I think has fortified him as a leader on his team and also one of the best two-way players in the game.
Good on the second free throw. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Irving attacking, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
He was all alone on that one. George has got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, that's a really solid decision by Ellis to throw the ball over to the open teammate, showing off his unselfishness there.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Pacers trail by 10. Now here's Ellis. Pass to Young. Turner with the screen. Here's George. George missing again.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. And here's Smith. 12 points for him. Outside Irving. Shoots it. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 21 points for Kyrie Irving.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Well, he was outstanding in that game, and he's been outstanding in this one, too. He's in a nice little zone here recently.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Here's Love. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Love's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ellis kicks to Stevenson. 13 feet away. At the tip. It's good on the putback. Stevenson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can't let someone of his skill go unbodied at the rim like that. Box him out. Get him away from the basket. He'll make you pay with tip-ins like you just saw.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 21. Not enough on that one as it misses. Pacers trail by 9. They push it up. 4 on 3. Ellis, the pass to Stevenson. Outside Turner. Feeds to George. Young sets a screen for George. It's Young on the wing. Off target with his 3.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Team shooting here in the second. It's stolen by Smith. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Jefferson kicks to Irving. To the inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Ellis kicks to Young. Ellis in the post. He's covered by Irving. The shot by Turner, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Stolen by George. Kicks it to Ellis. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself.
Yeah, you can see that Ellis is always looking to get to the foul line. I mean, the unpredictability and the speed of his movement, I think that bamboozles defenders across the league.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Kevin Serafin is checked in for Young. And Glenn Robinson III is subbed in for George. And then for Cleveland, LeBron comes in for Richard Jefferson. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. So he can't get either to fall. Smith for 3. He can't get that one to fall. So Indiana will take it the other way. Ellis dishes to Stevenson. Turner with the screen for Stevenson. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Indiana moving the ball around. And Stevenson kicks to Turner. The turnaround. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Turner's got 9.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
James up top. Love outside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists in the game.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Now here's Ellis. Back to Turner. There's the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Stevenson.
Shooting two.
For Cleveland, they have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. Free throw good, Williams. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Indiana. Teague comes in for Monte Ellis. And Cleveland also making a change. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Kevin Love. And both free throws good for Williams. Pacers trail by 15. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Teague with a clean look. And it's off from three-point range.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's LeBron. Oh, yes, the turnaround. James has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Dishes to Teague. He kicks it to Seraphin. Here's Turner. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Williams with the ball. He feeds it to Korver. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Teague the pass to Robinson. Seraphin kicks to Miles. There's a screen by Robinson. Teague for 3. At the line by Indiana. Turner dishes to Miles. And it's good for 2. Miles has got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Channing Frye's checked in for Smith. For Cleveland, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. Pacers trail by 16. Teague kicks to Turner from the baseline and misses it off the right side of the rim. Cavaliers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Frye at the elbow. Passes it to James.
2 minutes.
Buries the 20-footer. James has got 11 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Indiana's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Seraphin inside, working on Thompson. If it counts. Seraphin's got his second bucket. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Williams passes to Thompson. James dishes to Frye. On the wing, Williams takes the 3. Another miss by James. The Pacers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. T kicks to Turner. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. 13 points in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Teague against Williams for three. Fry. Offensive rebound. Thompson. A putback. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Pacers trail by 14. And Miles kicks to Teague. He dishes it to Turner. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Pacers shooting in the second quarter around 42%. Here's Robinson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The pick wasn't ultra effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Now Williams. Pass to James. And another miss by Cleveland.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And we've finished one half of basketball. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 12. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
Come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Thank you.
Sports Halftime Show.
Round one action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out Cleveland. We're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2-0 with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. What you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say keep doing what you do.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew for the start of the second half.
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first two quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
And here are the Pacers now. A 12-point game. Teague and Monte are the guard set. George and Young are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the center. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Ellis. Following the basket by LeBron James. Turner with the screen. Ellis kicks to Turner from 7. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They led by as many as 18 points. Love the pass to Irving. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. The feed to Young. Launches a 3. At the line by Indiana.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
The dish to T. Right side, George. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Here's George. He's got 9. Count it. Good.
Boy, George is excellent at getting busy from the in-between spots of the floor. Really fleshing out and balancing out, rounding out his offensive game.
Now, here is Irving. 24 points for him. And that one drops.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Yeah, that's a great call by you, Greg. You're right on top of it. He's a player that knows exactly how to seek out that jugular.
Thompson against Turner. And Young kicks to T. Indiana moving the ball around. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
And here is Irving after Paul George getting his 3 to go. And even 3-on-3 break. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Talk about great numbers for Turner. He's got 13 rebounds, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
For Indiana, they have made 7 of the last 12 attempts at the line. First one falls for him.
At 6'11" and 243 pounds, Turner is physically imposing. He's a big man, though, with a delicate shooting touch from outside.
All free throws good from Turner. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Outside Irving. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And here's James outside. Another miss by James.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Screen by Ellis. Turner with a screen on Irving. Young from outside. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. LeBron James on the way. Defended by George. Irving against Teague. Just 4 to shoot. He's up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Well, folks, tonight a great rebounding game we're watching in progress. And now, with that in mind, let's take a look at the all-time record for rebounds in a single game. How about Wilt Chamberlain with 55 rebounds back on November 24th, 1960?
And guys, that's one of those records that always seemed to me impossible to break. I mean, in the modern era, nobody's even sniffed that 55 rebound mark. I mean, heck, a lot of teams don't get 55 And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Yeah, I agree with you. Good possession there. They had to stem the tide of this comeback a little bit, and I think they did with that play there.
Here's Turner, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Irving. He's got 26. Now the pass to James. Stolen by Ellis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, I tell you what, because of the speed that Monte Ellis has and how he drives the ball, it's hard to stay in front of him.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on.
Free throw good, Ellis. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Cavaliers leading. Inside, here's Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Ellis. He has 5. Stevenson outside. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Screen by Young. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Smith kicks to Irving, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And the first one goes.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
All free throws good from Turner. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now, here is Irving. 28 points for him. It's James atop the key. Free throw line jump shot. He can't get it to go. And Indiana will come the other way. And Young kicks to Ellis. Great D that time from Irving. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Checking out the game LeBron is having. 15 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And he can't get the first one. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for the Pacers. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Korver comes in for Smith. No good on the second free throw. Pacers trail by 5. Ellis outside. Young outside. Back to George. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Clock at 6. Screen by Young. Here's the 3. And Paul George with the 3. George has got 17.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
LeBron outside to to the paint. Young with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. Stevenson with the ball, and George gets it to go.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. They've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
Here's Jefferson. Paul George making his last shot. Jefferson dishes to James. Tries to shoot. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Pacers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. And Miles kicks to Stevenson. Screen by Ellis. Here's George. Here's Miles. Drops in the layup for 2. 7 points in the game.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
You can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Indiana making some changes. Seraphin comes in for Young, and Glenn Robinson III is subbed in for George. Williams, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Indiana leading. Ellis outside. Screen by Ellis. Robinson kicks to Miles. Pass to Stevenson. Feeds it to Seraphin. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
The Pacers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Here's Stevenson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
And he knocks down the first one.
Stevenson, stuff in the stat sheet, doing all sorts of things. He has 8 points and 4 assists. He's given them just what they would have hoped for today.
Even more, I'd say.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Cavaliers trail by 3. In the corner, it's Jefferson. Cranes the three-pointer.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Ellis outside. Here's Stevenson. Misses off the left iron. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Williams. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Seraphin sinks the 15-footer. Seraphin's got the game tied up here for Indiana. The Cavaliers have gone 7 for 16%. And the dunk by Jefferson.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Here's Ellis following the score by Cleveland. Just 5 to shoot from beyond the arc, and the Pacers another 3.
Tell you what, Ellis, one of the best tough shot makers in the game. The defense can be draped all over him, and he still finds a way to splash.
Bryant. Pacers with the rebound. Miles has got 4 rebounds in this game. Kept alive. Tries again, and it's good on the way out. Miles has got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight. The first free throw is good. The Pacers making a switch here. Teague's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thompson's checked in. Good on both. 1:32 left in the third. And here is Teague. 7 points in the game. Indiana moving the ball. Here's Serafin. And that one comes up a bit short. Cavaliers trailing. LeBron outside. From past the arc. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 18 points for LeBron.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual adjustment.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. On the wing, Korver. He's guarded by Stevenson. The 10-footer. Again, James missing. Indiana's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Ellis the pass to Miles. Stevenson outside. Kicks to Serafin. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Serafin's got 9 points. The Cavaliers shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Williams with the ball. 6 points for him. LeBron outside. Back to Williams. Up and in on the layup. 8 points for him.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis.
Moments make players into stars. Moments make teams legendary. This is my moment. This is my team.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Cavaliers leading, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Kyle Korver is out there with Irving, and it's Smith in at the 3, the small forward. In the corner, George with it. Outside Teague. Inside, Turner. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Turner's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. And here are the Cavaliers now. Outside Irving. Inside. There's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, Love is playing well. 14 rebounds, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
First free throw is good. throw is good from Kevin Love. Here's Indiana, trailing by 2. And Stevenson kicks to Turner. Turner with a screen for T. A 3. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Here's Thompson. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a clear basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Jefferson's checked in for the Cavaliers. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now Stevenson. Young, a screen on Smith. Out to the right wing. Turner with the screen. Teague can't hit.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Smith, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shot by Turner, no good.
It really depends on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D drapes on it, they expect him to make it.
Young for 3. At the line by Indiana.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
First free throw is good.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
That one is no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Jefferson kicks to Irving. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Smith outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Smith.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Stevenson, a screen on Jefferson. T dishes to Young. In the corner, it's Stevenson. And Turner kicks to Young. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. T kicks to Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Turner's got 24 points.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
In the corner, it's Jefferson. This one for 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
And Young kicks to George. Here's Teague. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead. Love outside. To the paint, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Now, here's Stevenson. Dishes to T. He kicks to Turner. It's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Boy, the hard work inside from Turner paying dividends. A a real handful for the defense down low.
That free throw good from Turner. And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. All free throws good from Turner. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Smith kicks to Irving. 2 points. That one goes. Irving's got 30.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Stevenson with it. He's picked up by James. Stevenson kicks to T. Turner with the screen. Stolen by Thompson. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now, here's George. There's a good screen. T, the open look. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And Thompson throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 20 rebounds.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Outside T, he feeds it to George. Out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here's Turner to the middle. Here's Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner. 8 points for Thaddeus Young.
You know, he might look a little thin, even wiry out there, but Young is strong. And he has no issues finishing after a bump or a hack.
Now, here is Irving. The shot will not fall. Irving against T. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Good D by James. The Cavaliers leading by 8. On the wing, Irving. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Indiana. Stevenson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Miles Turner. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Turner. He's perfect from the line this time.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Here's Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Irving. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. Outside Irving. This is it to LeBron. Goes up the baseline. That one a little long.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Not much you can do against Paul George on the drive. I mean, he's got great length, and he knows how to use it, and he gets exactly where he wants to.
Here's Irving. Paul George making his last shot. Irving kicks to Love. Here's the triple. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 sets.
Inside, here's Teague. Got it. Good job in the local. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Love with the screen on Teague. Irving against Teague. Irving, good.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Now, here's Teague. Here's the screen. Young, a screen on Irving. Teague kicks to George. Six on the shot clock. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 6. For 3, Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Irving against Teague. It's tipped and stolen by James. And now the Cavaliers break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
What a night so far for Thompson. He's got 22 rebounds, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
No good on the free throw. Ellis, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And the second free throw, good. Pacers trail by 10. And here is Teague. To the paint. Here's Young. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Love.
Just one moment where Young catches you the wrong way, and he'll find his way to the free throw line.
Thaddeus Young. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there.
And you know, as good as Young can be in the open court, it doesn't quite carry over to his free throw shooting.
James with the bucket.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Pacers trail by 12. T kicks to Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Back to George. Teague against Irving. No good again that time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the Pacers call time here. To Turner. He dishes it to Young. The feed now to Teague. Ellis with a screen on Irving. Off the run, and there's Paul George on the assist by Teague. Teague's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Cleveland leading by 13. Elbow shot, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Young outside. That one misses. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Irving kicks to Love. Thompson sets the pick for Love. There's the dish to Smith. The kick out to Irving. Thompson, a screen on Teague. Irving passes to James. Back to Irving. It's stolen by Teague.
And game 3 will go in the records books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Cavaliers.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Irving. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Irving against Teague. There's the pass to Young. Poked away.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. The Cavaliers again can't hit. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Turner with the screen for Teague. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Two shots, gentlemen. 2.
Shooting for Indiana, Paul George. At the line for 2.
First one falls for. And both free throws good for Paul George. LeBron with it. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Big numbers for you tonight, and I always wonder what it's like to be in a zone like that offensively.
Got the win, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates who did a heck of a job of competing every single minute of this game. It took everybody's effort from our bench. You know, it took a 15-man effort, and I'm glad we got the win.
15 men, but one man was the difference. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to present our Jordan player of the game, Kyrie Irving. Aggressive right from the opening tip. His big first quarter got the team into a groove early, and that helped fuel their fire for the rest of the evening.
This was one of those, what I call microwave games for Kyrie Irving. He got hot, and he stayed hot. How can you ask anyone to do anything more from the point guard position? Inside, outside, creating for his teammates, Kyrie had it going on tonight.
Well, the players are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string together to win championships. I like his attitude. He had poise, desire, an edge. He had it all going on the whole game, Ernie.
The postseason is still young, and there is more round one action coming your way. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, good night, everybody.
Good night.